Yes, children, so we learned about types of houses, how does a house protect us, and about special houses, isn't it? Types of houses we learned. Types of houses. A house protects us from heat, cold, wind, wild animals, thieves, etc. We are so safe in our house. The house is so beautiful for us. And we learned about two different types of house. Which are they? Kacha, K-U-T-C-H-A, Kacha house and Pakka house, isn't it? P-U-C-C-A, Pakka. So Kacha houses are made up of mud, wood, straw and leaves. Straw itself is a dried leaf. Other leaves also we can use to make Kacha house. Okay, they are not so strong. If heavy wind and rain comes, it carries away this house. Example, huts. Then slowly people started making what? Strong houses. Means Pakka houses made of bricks, cement, sand, iron. Okay, these houses are Pakka houses. Example, flats, apartments, isn't it? A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T-S, apartments. So these houses are made of bricks, cement, sand and iron. Okay, so they are strong houses. So we learned about two types of houses, Kacha houses and Pakka houses, isn't it? Then we learned about what? Special houses. Special houses. So which are the special houses, children, that you learned? Special houses. Which are the special houses you learned? Yes, name them. Yeah, stilt house. S-T-I-L-T. Stilt houses. What is the specialty of this house? These houses are built on stilt or poles above the ground. They are raised above the ground. In which place we can find these kind of houses? In Assam. Why in Assam people build these houses? Because of heavy rain, to protect themselves from floods. They build stilt houses. Next house we learned about, next special houses, tents. Tents are called movable shelters. Why? We can easily fix it. At the same time we can take it off and fold it and we can carry. That's why it is called movable shelters. In which region we can find this kind of shelters? Yes, in mountains and in desert. Those who live in deserts build tents, and also people go for camps. For camping they use tents. They are made up of, tent houses are made up of cloth, cotton cloth, leather and all, isn't it? Then next special houses you learned is house on wheels called caravan. C-A-R-A-V-A-N. Caravan. A house on wheels. What kind of people live in these houses? Gypsies and circus people. Why? Because they always want to travel from one place to another. So they choose caravan to live, isn't it? Then we learned about house made up of ice, blocks of ice. Name that house. Yes, igloos. I-G-L-O-O-S. Igloos are houses made of blocks of ice. In which region we can find these houses? In Greenland. Very cold region it is. And people live in igloos are called Inuits. I-N-U-I-T-S. I-N-U-I-T-S. These are the people who live in igloos. And we learned about one more special house called, yes, houseboats. What is the specialty of these house? Yes, they are floating house or moving house in lakes. We can find these houses in lakes. Which place we can find these houses? In Srinagar and in Kerala. They are of great tourist attraction. Okay, so these are the types of houses we learned and special houses we learned. We learned about types of houses and special houses. Now we want to see about how inside the house, what all things we should take care of, how the house should be. These are the things we are going to learn now. Okay, how you should keep your house, your surroundings of house, etc. Okay, children? Yes, children. Now we are going to learn about an ideal house. An ideal house. Let's see. What is an ideal house? An ideal house should have the following qualities. There should be some qualities, good qualities for a good house, or we say an ideal house. Let's see. Things should be kept in the right place after use. After the use, we have to keep all the things in a proper place. Suppose you are playing with toys. So you have taken from a cupboard and you are playing with your friends or your cousins or your brother or sister. Okay, after playing with toys, you should not leave toys there on the floor. From where you took to the same place, you have to go and keep it. So whatever we took or the things we are taking for our use, we have to keep it in the proper place. Otherwise, if you spread your toys here and there, it won't be good, isn't it? House becomes dirty. So things should be kept in the right place after use. The floor of the kitchen and bathroom should slope towards the drain. Floor of the kitchen and bathroom. In kitchen, you can see when we clean the vessels, so plates and all, under the sink, you can see a drain to let water go. The dirty water should go through that, isn't it? Same like that drain you can see in the bathroom. Drain with so many holes, so that water will go through it easily. The dirty water should go through that. Okay, and should slope towards the drain. That's what we said. Floor should have that, so that a slope should be. Then the dirty water will go through that. This allows water to flow out easily. It should go out. All the dirty water should go out from kitchen and bathroom. In kitchen, after washing the vessels and all, the water will be so dirty, no? So it should go through that drain. In washroom also, bathroom also, when we bath, when we go to washroom, toilets, then dirty water, when we are cleaning ourselves, isn't it? So dirty water should go out of that, from that floor itself. Okay, there should be a proper drainage system, a good drainage system to carry dirty water away from the house. There should be a good, or we say proper drainage system to carry out the dirty water away from the house. Means, otherwise what will happen? If there is no drainage system properly, if we won't drain the water out, dirty water out from the house, there itself water will be there without flowing. There itself water gets settled. There itself we can see full of water, called stagnant water, we say, dirty water. If the dirty water is not going out, it will be there on the floor itself. So what happens? Mosquitoes breed in uncovered drain. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes that flies, it will live in that stagnant water or the water that is not flowing. We can see many mosquitoes, they live in that. Then what happens? And spread diseases like malaria and dengue. Diseases like malaria and dengue. Malaria, dengue, dengue. They are diseases like, you get fever, headache, you get pains in your body. So if the water is not flowing out, the dirty water is not flowing out from our house, and especially from kitchen and bathroom, if it is the water won't flow and it will be there, what happens? Mosquitoes will breed on that, will live in that. Then again many mosquitoes will live. That mosquitoes will mosquitoes will make a family there. Means it produces its sons, daughters, etc. More mosquitoes we can see there. That's why it is called breeding. It will live, it produce its sons, daughters, young ones we say. So full of mosquitoes. Then when these mosquitoes bite us, we get diseases like fever, high fever, headache, pains and all. Okay. So kitchen and bathroom drains must be covered. All the drains must be covered properly and water also should flow out from the drain. Doors and windows should have a wire netting to keep away flies and mosquitoes. Nowadays we have netting, door, on the door also we have, windows also we have, netted doors, netted windows, isn't it? Why people are keeping that kind of windows and doors? We keep a net type on the door and on the windows also. Then the mosquitoes or flies, nothing will enter inside the house. For our safety we are doing that. Sunlight kills the germs. Sunlight kills the germs. That's why in our house, if there are windows and doors, we have windows and doors, we should open it. If netted doors and windows are there, we can easily open it. So that what happens? Sunlight directly enters to our house. If sunlight is there, what happens? It kills the germs. Whatever germs are there inside the house, sunlight, the light of the sun kills it. So we will be so safe, and sunlight is very good for our body also. Okay. So we have to open the doors and windows of our house so that sunlight enters into our house, because it kills the germs. So these are the qualities that an ideal house should have. What are the qualities? We should keep the things in the right place after using. Floors of the kitchen and bathroom should have slope towards the drain. Water should flow out easily. Dirty water should go out from the house. And there should be a good drainage system in the house. Otherwise, mosquitoes will breed in the water which won't flow, and we get diseases. Malaria and dengue, fever we get. Then doors and windows always we should have wire netting to keep away these flies and mosquitoes. And the windows and doors should be open to allow the sunlight to get inside the house. These are the qualities of an ideal house. Okay, children? Yes, children. Now, a clean house. A clean house. Okay? Garbage should be thrown in dustbins, and that should be kept covered. You all have waste bags in your house, or we say dustbin. Okay? For what purpose? We have to put all the dust inside that bin, inside that pots or bin. Okay? So all the dusters we keep inside it, and afterwards what happens? Household garbage should be put in the garbage bin in the street. In all streets we have a garbage bin to put all this wastes. In some areas people comes and takes the dustbin wastes. Okay, people are there in each locality, in each area, to take away all the wastes from the houses. We have to keep in front of our houses early morning in the dustbin. Dustbin we have to keep in front of our house. People will come and take it off. Okay, otherwise we have to put all this dust or garbage, household waste in the dustbin which has kept in the street. Okay. Then the bathrooms and kitchen floors should be washed and dried easily. Why? The bathroom floors should be dried always, and kitchen floors also. What happens, if it is wet, if you children are there, if you all are running and coming or while walking, you may slip and you will fall. If it is wet, surface is wet, what happens? Suddenly there is a chance of slipping and falling. Trips, we say. So always our kitchen floor, the floor of the kitchen and the floor of the bathroom should be dry. Okay. It should be washed and dry. You can see two types of dustbins there. See the image, children? One is blue and one is green. On the roadside you can see this kind of dustbins. Why there are these dustbins? To put the waste. So, but why they are in two different colors? There is some purpose for that. Throw plastic bottles, glassware and tins in the blue dustbin. In blue dustbin we have to put the dust like plastic bottles. If there are any plastic bottles in our home dirty, we have to put in the blue color dustbin. Glassware, the items made of glass. Suppose one glass got broken, so that pieces of glass will be. So that kind of dust we have to throw in blue dustbin. Tins and all. In tin we may buy some things after the use. We can put the tin in the blue dustbin. What about the green one? Green one we put papers, vegetable peels. After eating banana, that we peel the banana and we will eat, isn't it? So that thing we can put in the green dustbin. Then leftover food waste, leftover, that we can put in the green dustbin. So blue and green. Blue is for dry waste, green is for wet waste, we say. Dry and wet. Why? Because in blue we used to put, or we used to throw the dust like made up of glass, tin or plastic bottles. No wet waste, only dry, we say, dry waste they are. But in green we put vegetable, fruits, peels, leftover of food. So they are wet. So those kind of waste we throw in green dustbin. In this way we have to keep our house clean. All the dust should be put in the dustbin. The garbage, the dust in the dustbin. And all this dustbin from the house we have to throw it in the garbage waste in the street. And these two types of dustbin we learned is blue and green. Blue we put all the dry waste like glass items or tins and plastic bottles, and green we put all the food leftovers or vegetable peels, etc. Okay. Now see the image. Two images are there, children. See which house is clean there. By seeing the image you can understand which house is clean. In one house, in that room, all the things are here and there. It is not in the proper place. So an ideal house is house where things should kept in the proper place, I told. So all the things should be in their on place. See see the teddy bear, ball, toys are there on the floor. On the bed you see drum and hat, isn't it? So we have to keep all these things in the proper places. So which house is neat and clean? The second house. Okay. Now decorating the house. decorating the house. Do you decorate your house, children? For any function or when your birthday comes, will you decorate with balloons and all, with stickers? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, we decorate our homes to make them look beautiful. Why you are decorating your house on birthdays or any occasions or any functions? Why you are decorating to? Then only it looks beautiful. In our country, villagers decorate the mud walls of their kacha houses with beautiful designs. In villages, you see, children, kacha houses will be there more. Means hut kind of houses. Houses made of mud and leaves and all. Okay. So, they used to decorate the mud walls. And outside the house, they have mud walls, or in the house itself are made of mud, isn't it? So, they used to decorate it with what? Some beautiful designs. Using some designs they used to decorate the walls, the house walls. Okay. We decorate our house on several occasions like birthday parties and festivals. If any festival comes, will you decorate your house? Yes. Or Diwali festival of lights. We decorate our houses with full of lights, isn't it? Yeah. People use different things to decorate the houses like rangoli, flowers, leaves, festoons, balloons and light. What are the things people use to decorate their house? Rangoli. People used to put rangoli in front of their house, isn't it? Using different colors. Then flowers they use, leaves they use, festoons. Festoons means what? Festoons. Festoons. A chain of flowers, like a garland. Festoons, balloons and lights. A garland of flowers we say, or leaves, like a mala. What we say in Telugu, that chain of we used to put on the marriages and all. The bride and bridegroom will put that one. Like that, people used to decorate the house with festoons, a garland, a chain of flowers. Name 2 occasions when you decorate your house. You have to write 2 occasions when you decorate your house. Okay. So that's about today's lesson, children. In today's lesson, we learned about the house we live in. We learned about house, how it protects us, and we learned about types of house, kacha and pakka house. Then we learned about special houses, its features, or places who build the special houses. Then we learned about an ideal house, how to keep our house, how it should be, about a clean house, how to keep our house and surroundings clean, and how to decorate a house finally. So these are the topics we learned in this lesson. Now words to remember. Movable. Movable means what? Capable of being moved. Moving. It can move. Garbage means rubbish, means waste. Festoon means a garland. I told you, a chain of flowers. To decorate a house, we use festoon. Now let's just brush up, or let's recall what all things we learned. Just we read. A house is one of our basic needs. It is a basic need. House is a basic need. A house protects us from heat, then cold, then wind, then dust, wild animals and thieves. Okay, huts are kacha houses, whereas bungalows, flats and apartments are pakka houses. Kacha houses are not strong, pakka houses are strong. The kinds of house we build depends upon the region and its climate. The types of house or kinds of house we build depends upon the region. Some regions build some special houses. Depends upon the climate. We must keep our house and surroundings clean. It is very important. We must keep our house clean. The surroundings of our house clean and neat and tidy. Clean. Okay. Life skills. Now life skills. Let's see what is there in the life skill. Okay. To lead a healthy, safe and comfortable life, we should keep our house neat and clean. As I said to lead a good life, comfortable life, a healthy life, for our safety, we should keep our house neat and clean. How can you help your parents to keep your house neat and clean? Can you help parents in that? For keeping your house neat and clean, you can help your mother, isn't it? When she cleans the house by keeping the things in the proper places, for mopping or for sweeping and all. We can help in small ways. You can do some work to help your mother. We should always wipe out our bathroom floor to keep it dry after bathing, isn't it? Bathroom floors and kitchen floors should be dry. Otherwise, there is a chance of falling or tripping. You may fall and you may get hurt. So instead of that, you have to instead of falling down, you should be more careful in keeping your house not only neat and clean, but also bathroom floors and kitchen floors also should be dry. Okay children.